Saval, whatever comes first. Okay, there we go.
Quiet on set.
Go for one. Go for two.
What are we
And
doing?
Get in character.
action. This broadcast was brought to you by Galaxy News Radio and our sponsors at Vault-Tec. Better living underground.
Couplets.
I was
Man,
wondering what
We are
I
really
was
off
wondering what
tonight.
today's accessory was going to be.
I mean, I wouldn't call last time's accessory an accessory. I mean, boobs are kind of anatomy.
I don't know. They could be an accessory.
See?
I still say
Okay.
anatomy.
Next week,
Hey, folks, welcome back to another episode of As the Wasteland Burns. We were just, regaling ourselves with stories of the storms that had hit on the most of us are East Coasters, so except for one of us who lives in Florida, so who knows.
sorry.
Always a storm.
So, when last we had left, the group had just exited the pencil pusher tower. Coming out into the street, they find themselves in witnessing the bedlam chaos going on. Art members are taking up positions outside the building. Most of the storm shutters that they would use for when the the high winds and the dust storms come have been closed. Those that haven't, people are frantically working to get closed. We'll see here and there smoke coming out of some windows. You can hear gunfire and screams all around you. There are.
This is the problem with seizing the means of production. It's always a bloody mess.
Yes, it is.
Is that a problem?
Depends
I call
on
that
whose
a
side.
feature.
It depends on whose side of the mess you're on.
Yeah.
You can see a couple carts, vendors overturned. A short distance away, you can see a man being dragged out into the street by a mob. You can hear a woman sobbing behind him, and then suddenly just 2 gunshots, and the man is a bloody pulp on the ground. The woman breaking free and running over to grab him, and then the mob moving on somewhere else.
Do you think we'll be able to buy supplies?
Always the practical one.
Yes, it's like people will get him at a discount now, but there's less people competing for him. But as you say that,
Hey, if we
Just
get a
push
discount
the
for
old
it,
ladies
I'm
down.
not gonna be happy.
as you're saying that, you see one of the art members raising an assault rifle from behind you and firing over your shoulder. There's a scream and a flash of fire filling an alleyway as people were running up ready to throw Molotovs in your general direction, only to be gunned down.
I think we should get out of here.
As you're looking around, and good and plenty of milk that are kind of just like move.
Yeah, they're used to it by now.
Just like me.
And besides, they're heavily armored, so it doesn't matter.
Yes, they actually are. They do have that perk for free right now.
Yes.
Between the scar tissue and everything else, they do.
Let's strap the fusion battery down, so don't have to worry about that anymore.
So as you and somebody else, either Saval or Snake.
It's the wall. I don't trust Snake.
Okay. So the two of you are, as you're mounting it on.
Snake still owes Sam Marin an apology, and he can't dictate to C2.
We're in the middle, kind of in the middle of something here.
Oh, sorry.
Priorities.
I have my priorities on straight. I need a written apology from Snake.
People are dying all around you, and you're like, Snake,
Where's my apology?
do you have anything to say?
My feelings are hurt.
But I didn't kill any one of these people, and I'm awfully upset because I didn't kill any one of these people. Well,
Nice.
hey, Well, hey, for the look, I'll put the code in chat for my OnlyFans page. But I have a shirt that my mom had gotten me from when she was went on a vacation in Croatia in that area. So it's for the I'm going to say it's probably say it's wrong for the Brodnik, the largest freighter vessel that was built and promptly capsized because there was so much metal in the ship that it was just wasn't designed to it shouldn't have been in water, kind of like the wooden the goose, and a pair of jeans, nothing special. It was kind of humid today and until the weather broke and I didn't want to wear anything too clingy, if you will. So it's a nice loose shirt, but thank you for asking. So the two of you are doing that. Miss Gray, you're
Yes.
on vigilant and you're looking around and you can see a individual in white garb, racing towards you.
Do I recognize this individual in white garb racing towards me?
Never saw this person before in your life.
Uh,
Are they armed?
They don't appear to be.
Is it
are they bleeding or hurt?
male or
wave?
female?
They don't. They get to probably with suicide vest distance, if you want to look at it from that way. They don't blow themselves up. As they see you bring your gun up, they're like, it's like, stop, don't shoot, don't shoot, don't shoot me, don't shoot me. I'm supposed to take you. Oh, okay, give me a minute. Oh, okay. I'm supposed to take you to see the food merchant.
Oh, awesome.
Evan forgot to have me in the room to take you, and then you were out. I didn't know where you were, and obviously you're still standing here. Oh God.
Who sent you?
Evan did.
Oh,
The brother of Snake's lover.
yeah. The lady's son, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Drusilla's.
Yeah, the pussy. Okay. So I'll say, hey, Sam, here's your food merchant.
Oh, awesome.
Okay, so
Let's get going.
we'll get the rest of the group to follow.
Okay. Yeah, let's get out of here before this gets and again gunfire just echoing out in the streets. Not soldiers, security forces and art members racing about.
Sally Sue and I are going to make sure that there's boys standing in front of us and at least one behind us as pseudo meat shields.
So rock paper scissors to see who gets
No, it
Taylor
doesn't
and
matter.
Charlie.
No,
Hey,
we
Sam's
don't
still
care.
Well,
Sam's still got a head wound. He's beyond caring at this point.
what is? Why are you pounding your fists?
Oh, God.
Don't clean the makeup.
So
Yeah, that was weird, honey.
you guys begin
I
to
am well
travel.
in character.
What?
Nothing.
Moving on.
Yes, please.
You just had a
Your guide begins to walk you through the city. You can see the merchant district in like one street over. Utter ghost town at this point in time. Some stalls or shops engulfed in flames. People throwing using the copious amounts of grit and sand to smother the fires. The gunfire and the fighting is all sporadic all around you. Cutting down one of the side streets, you come across 3 bodies hanging from one of the guidelines between buildings. Steady drip of blood pooling in the street below. Turning the corner, you see how you react is up to you guys. You can see a man dragging a woman out of a house. Battered and beaten.
Is she alive?
She's alive. She's alive. But
Does
it
he
doesn't look like it's going to go well for her. Let's put it that way.
does he appear to be helping her, or does it look like he was the one that did the beating?
Probably the latter. So.
Do we want to
So
interfere?
he's pulled her out of the house. You can't see into the house at all, or the
I shoot
building
him.
that she is.
Yeah, is
Okay.
he like yelling at her
Sam
or
already
calling
shot
her
her.
names?
I already
Or
shot the
shot him.
man.
Oh, okay. Is he dead?
Well, did
I
you
don't know, let's see.
succeed?
Yeah.
And are we about to get into a fight?
Oh boy.
Right. I would have just gone up and point blank done it, but
Okay.
I shot out his leg.
Okay. So
your
you spin him.
legs.
You spin him around. He drops to a knee, and he just the anger rickets on his face as he's turning towards you. And you can see he's drawing his pistol, his gun out. He had like a wooden club, cudgel would be a better way to describe it, in his hand, and he's dropping that as he's pulling the pistol. Miss Gray, you have initiative.
Yeah, so I still have my gun out from when the guy in the white robe ran up to us.
Correct.
By the way, let me get to my what's the name of my I have my assassin pistol, the one with the suppressor on it. How far away am I from him?
Probably close range. Yeah, close range.
Can I? So Sam shot him in the leg. Can I walk up and shoot him in the head?
Oh, sure.
Okay. It's bad enough that he was being mean to this lady, and now he's turning around and he thinks he's going to fire on us, and that's just not going to work for me.
Maybe she deserves it.
I mean, even if it
You're
did
getting
fire on us,
shot
it's not like it would do anything.
Sorry.
I second Sally Sue's opinion of shooting Snake next.
Okay. Location. Sorry.
Well, I said head.
Oh,
Wait,
head, I'm
do I
sorry.
still need
Yep,
to do?
so-
Okay.
Yeah, you literally turn his melon into a fine gray reddish mist. He drops over to the side. Laying there unmoving. She's. It looks like she went like 1 or 2 rounds with Mike Tyson type of beating that she took, and her attire is not all there.
I'm gonna call Saval over.
All right, make a medicine roll, intelligence medicine. You can see some people peering out, from the buildings around you, but it doesn't look like anybody was, one way or the other, was coming to help. Rub some dirt on it, you should feel fine. You
Saval.
Well, he did get a 19. That is a combination. So, you utilizing a little bit of your remaining water that you have, you're able to, at least clean her up and throw,
Well, we-
something over to get her, to get her out of the street for the moment.
We have a bunch of stim packs, right, Saval? Yeah, so I've got a diluted stim pack on me. I'm gonna poke her in the leg with it or whatever.
Okay. She reacts to the pain, and she's she jerks and she looks around. Saval's able to calm. He finally looks back at the man and at the group. And she just starts to sob uncontrollably at that point.
Oh, boy.
I look at Saval and I say, "Do you have anything to treat that?"
I'm gonna
Crying.
give her some water and tell her that he can't hurt her again.
She clings to you, hugging you, thanking you. Day tripper, and to answer whatchamacallit's Snake's question, yeah, day tripper or the equivalent of one of those would probably help for that. Should you choose to go that route?
Her
It has
tears of she's crying because
joy.
she's relieved. Yeah.
Yes. You can hear the the kid who was with you, like, No time for this. We got to get out of the streets. Got to keep moving. He's
Yeah,
looking around frantically. And
So-
Yep.
So as we get up to leave, I'm going to look at these neighbors that are like peering out the door, not helping this lady, and I'm going to yell, one of you pieces of shit should come over here and help her, and then we can keep walking.
Well, should we take her with us? I mean, maybe she knows something.
We can
You
ask
Possibly.
her,
hear
I guess.
yourself sometimes.
Here, I'll tell you what. Snake will just pick her up
Oh,
like
okay.
a sack of potatoes on his shoulder, and just
Sack of
carry her
potatoes?
along. Yeah, sack of potatoes. Yeah,
Nice. Okay.
this is
Okay.
not a sponsored video.
Okay, so she's grateful. The he's sound asleep.
Well, is C2?
Wondering the same
Well, I
thing.
don't have a baby Bjorn yet. Is he on Milk Dud or?
Yeah, he's riding
Yeah.
on good. He's riding on the back of Good and Plenty right now. He's nestled in between like one of the piles of junk.
Okay. Yeah,
He's
that's
right
right.
next
I
to
need
the-
to look for
he's
baby
in-
Bjorn.
He's right next to our new radioactive heater.
He's cozied. He's cozied up to that. He's like,
If he starts growing a third eye, that's normal.
um,
I mean, you could
Yeah.
do that as well, but who knows?
you drop the empty round out and chamber a fresh one. Guy had a 45 automatic.
Does he?
Okay, I'm gonna quickly swipe that and add it to the pile of 45 automatics that we have.
Yeah.
Any ammo?
Just what? Roll me 2 Pip Boys.
Two Pip Boys.
You have any spare?
Yeah.
You only found 1 extra round on him. Beside the cudgel, he didn't have it. There didn't appear to be anything else.
So he was gonna shoot at us with his
No. The gun's fully loaded. He had 1
Oh.
spare round.
45 automatic. So what? 7 rounds?
7 rounds. Yeah.
Okay.
And no mods or anything like that.
Got it. Just a bog standard 45 auto. Got it.
Yeah. The Colt 1911. You continue on, and okay, we're getting. Oh shit! So you guys are getting close. He's realize you're getting closer. I'm going to switch the map. Lay the tab
Is
below.
that you, Phoenix, saying "oh shit," or is that the character in the game?
the character?
saying,
Okay.
Goodness, I thought it was you.
No.
I did too for a second.
So this looks fun.
So you see this playing out before you. You guys are up here. And you guys, so you're traveling, and I'll draw a little arrow. Draw. You guys are traveling this way along the little purple line. The group of citizens of Oakallville facing off with, well, it's weird. The guys are in a suit of armor that is cloth and sort of shoulder pads, cloth and leather down their chest, helmets that have a single metal bar going from cheek to cheek. They're holding baseball bats or, tire irons, clubs, machetes, that type of deal. Some are banging them against street signs. And make out somebody else is standing there, look at the stain on his face, just looking in their general direction. And you guys are passing across. You can see the fires. You can see now the fires burning, and you can see like I described. You saw as you came on. Let me look back over to this. As you came on the map and started heading across, a mixed group of citizens, either regular people. You can see there's at least one KCB member there. One of the security guards there, but the group that they're facing off with, and they appear to be the only people that are armed. Everybody else seems to have like rocks or boards with nails in it, that type of deal.
So these are the people that are armed.
Yes, they're
And
better
These are the
armed.
citizens. Okay.
Correct. They are better armed than the other people.
So would you say that these are militia or?
No, I would say that those are probably,
The
from the
rebels?
looks of it, yeah, they from the looks of it, they appear to be getting ready to go after the other group.
Well, this guy looks like their leader, so I say we kill him and see what happens.
Whose territory are we in right now?
You are. Ooh, that's a very good question. Let's see. Let's go
I
find
can't
out.
remember if we're
Well, since we're heading
KCB
to
or
No, you're not in KCB. Let's.
I was
Pencil
thinking we're in Pencil
Pushers.
Pusher. Yeah,
yeah.
since we're heading to the Pencil Pusher merchant
Actually,
or not caravan
let's
supplier.
pull this up on that map. There we. Okay, so I switched the map. I'm going to use Snake as my point of reference. The dot was where you guys from. Snake is here. You guys are at.
Oh, Phoenix. Did Phoenix cut out?
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Oh,
cut
I'm
out
sorry,
for
did I?
me, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Said you're here and then
And then Snake just appeared to move.
Yes. So where Snake is
fun.
right now is where you guys are. So he's led you around almost all the fighting that's going on. Unfortunately, where you're at, he says we have to get across the street, and he points
Okay.
to the other side. So I'll switch back over, but you're
Wait, we
you're
gotta go
at,
into rocket territory?
or at
Yeah,
least
that's what
somewhere
I was
still in-
wondering.
Yeah.
But we're not in the disputed territory. Okay.
No,
We're northeast of that.
yes.
Interesting.
Okay. So you guys have to get somewhere, and I'll flash on the map. You guys have to get somewhere over there, past this group, and then he says, "You there? We're looking for the place is called the Atomic Lobster." Hey,
is-
shout out to the
Lobster.
Atomic Lobster Tattoos. Located in Dublin, Pennsylvania. Never been there before, but I saw it today as I was driving over to Quakertown, and I figured I'd include this into the game. Okay.
nice.
I did my
Nice.
part, and here's their logo.
Wow.
I like it.
Oh, that's
Actually, that is
appropriate.
kind of pretty cool.
I
I thought it
really
was.
like it.
Is that something from Fallout or something you made or?
No, it's a
No,
it's
it's a
actually-
logo of a
it's a-
tattoo parlor.
it's a logo of
Oh.
a tattoo parlor I drove past in Dublin, Pennsylvania.
Oh,
Oh.
you should have stopped, Phoenix. I feel like the universe was telling you.
Go in, get a tattoo.
Mhm.
Next time Phoenix will have a tattoo.
There we go. Hey, you
Yeah,
never know.
like
Never
a
know.
heart with snake on it.
Ugh.
Yeah, the lobster.
So you guys have to get You have to get across the street. So
This
Oh,
guy looks like our little drug nerd, but it's not really him, right? That's
No,
just
it looks like it.
repurposed. Okay.
Yeah. So he's
He
like,
looks like a manager.
hey, come on, we can go down the alley over there. You know. He's like, what are you guys doing?
Are these people fighting?
They look like they're getting ready to. So it hasn't kicked off yet, so to speak.
What's the
Everybody
range?
make a perception survival roll.
Perception
Perception
what?
what?
Survival. Yes.
What's the range, just out of curiosity?
Medium.
Okay.
If you get down to where the red car is, that would put you in close.
Ooh, did really good. Let's
you
see,
did.
do we need any more? Let's see, do we need to
Yes,
be...
everybody else. Wow, everybody did really good.
Are we still on Rad or
For right now, yes.
okay,
After
so
today, you so, and we'll get to that when we get to the food guy.
Oh,
Okay.
before we get into the fight, am I still addicted to Psycho? Or did we fix that?
I think we bought the Addictol, but I don't think we gave it to you yet because you had the whole you wanted to steal from Sam thing.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah,
you're still addicted.
You had the Addictol. I know you healed half. Shoot him up with it?
Or did I
Okay.
stab him in the neck with it? I think I might
No, I
have stabbed him
think
in
it
the
was-
neck with it.
Somebody did.
Somebody
Okay,
stabbed
so
him in the
no.
neck with it.
So let's, for sake of for sake of argument, let's just assume that you're clear for right now. Your body is gone through with the withdrawals, and you're a little clammy, but you're not like extra 10 20 pounds packed on just yet.
I just imagine one of us stuck it in him, left it there, and Snake never bothered to take it out.
What are you talking about?
The addictal.
Uh-huh.
The addictal syringe.
Uh-huh.
We didn't give him an enema.
Uh-huh. It's kind of what it sounds like.
I don't think that's what
I know,
Ray
it
is
started to sound like
suggesting.
we did that.
Well, he is the king of reach around, so I just wanted to clarify.
Okay, yeah, we gave Snake the
You all-
addictal by enema.
And butt plugs and all kinds of things. So
Yeah.
Nipple clamps. Yeah.
I feel like he should qualify his statement.
Hey, Snake is the one with the nipple clamps.
I should go outside more.
Go fast. Yeah, which pair?
That's what she said.
You're I'm sorry.
We're doomed.
Your God can't help you now.
It's the end for us.
You all
is never the end.
notice the rifle barrels on top of the roof. The roofs, I should say.
This guy,
That guy and the guy below, yeah.
that guy.
Yep.
They seem to be with this crew.
Yep.
Is this guy part of them, or is he part of?
He's looks like a KCB member, judging by his cut and him and these three, the guy, and then these two back here seem to be the only three people that are with any kind of weapons at all, or even armored up.
Do I recognize any of them? Are they the people who I pissed off the first time we came into town?
No,
Okay, good.
excuse me.
Because then
no,
I'd have to kill them as well.
Oh, okay.
Are any of these people the ones that were listening to us at the bar the other night?
Not that you can tell, not from this distance. But given the fact that the way they're facing off with each other, even if they were, they're not too concerned about you guys at the moment.
So what do we think? Do we care, folks?
I mean, I already see fire, so I'm kind of inclined to sit this woman down and just run down the street.
Ugh, I don't want to die.
He gets so far he has to stop. Give me a minute. I'll be almost there. Okay.
In fact, I'll just do that. I'm gonna run down there and
Ah, no.
I guess Snake's made the decision for us.
Ugh.
yeah, I'll run down there and shoot.
Wait,
Some
which
of
ones
us-
are we going after? Yeah.
Kill them all.
I'd say these guys are the ones that we'd want to go after, since these people look like just normal citizenry.
Citizens?
Could be a trap,
Yeah.
but
It's probably a trap,
Yeah, I mean,
especially since there are two snipers on the roof.
yeah, as long as it doesn't look like these are pencil pushers, I'm gonna assume that it's still part of the group that's attacking, and it looks like fun.
Okay. So as you
Looks-
begin to turn, and you see you all watch. You guys are all just talking among each other, and you're like, hey, I think we should go. You just see Snake go, excuse me, ma'am. He puts her down gently on her feet, and then he goes, limbers Chunky Boy and just starts running down, down the street. The moment that he is doing that, it's serendipity. You hear two rifle shots ring out.
I don't know.
And since you can't see, I'm just going to flip them.
One dead.
Sam, because of your role, you notice that there seems to be a lot of glassware laying on the ground around all these guys.
Around all these guys?
Yeah.
Or these guys.
No. Well, okay.
Them?
These guys. Yep, these guys.
Okay, yeah. Interesting.
They begin
Glassware
to
is in Molotov cocktails, or glassware is in...
What, monocles?
Or
Yes.
just
glass
Gla-
eye
regular
patches.
shards of
glassware
glass
as
that
in
are
empty vials of pens.
Psycho.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Okay.
They're all hopped up then. Okay.
Snake, you get to is out there after you did everything. You can fire. It will be at medium range.
Okay, yeah, I'll fire kind of right just into the middle of the group.
Okay.
Okay. I am going to.
R.I.P. everyone.
Oh, jeez.
What could go wrong?
At least you didn't have a complication. Well, that 18.
No, it's
No,
not a
1920.
complication,
Okay.
no. Should I go ahead and roll again? Spend
If you wish
AP?
to.
Sure, we're full up, right?
Well, now re-rolls luck point.
Is it reroll both or reroll one?
You can re-roll both if you like.
Yeah,
Or you can add another dice for 1 AP.
yeah, I'll spend a luck point and reroll both.
Okay.
Okay, there we go. Is that good enough since that was medium range?
Yes.
Oh, well, Chunky Boy is medium anyway. Okay. And then I'm going to roll that, and then I'm also going to roll the extra 4. Okay. And I'm going to also use my. Sure. Yep, I'm going to spend another point of luck to change the face of 3 of those to
Okay.
Pip-Boy. This is True Police Stories. That's what I'm using.
Okay.
So once per scene.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you took it as a perk. Got it.
Yeah, I've got it. It was a magazine that I took as a perk. I'll go ahead and spend it and change 3 of the blanks to Pip-Boys.
Okay, so he took the 3 blanks, made them Pip-Boys. So you're catching him, and pretty much everybody in that blast area that from when I pulse all those guys. And then yeah, I'm just going to mark them off as dead.
Okay.
Yay.
Yeah, because all the damage you did would. No.
Yeah, because of the spread.
Yeah.
Especially since he came over. So they get to about there, even with their
Popped up on
enhanced.
Ken's.
Yeah, it's still enough to just absolutely wreck their lives. And that hey, let's see. Let's just grab that. Let's just grab that little ball of fire and just drag that across to there.
Oh,
That's a lot of
yes.
fire.
Fire.
Pretty. Snake's eyes light up. Like in the movie scene, you see the reflection of the fire in his eyes.
I just want to say, if you want, I can hit the fuel tank on Chunky Boy, and that would probably get rid of Snake.
I could push him into the fire. I'm okay with that.
So
Yeah, you can even see the reflection in Snake's through his eye patch. It's like gleaming through.
it's because it's glowing through his eye, coming out the back of his skull.
As I was saying, if I shoot the fuel tank on Chunky Boy, I might be able to get rid of Snake. If anybody's interested.
I raise my hand.
Okay, so we have 2 yes votes.
I push Sally Sue's hand down.
No.
We still have 2 yes votes. I'm still counting it.
So yeah, Miss Gray, you're like, and we should. Oh, here's boom. You're like, fuck.
How tall?
You don't have to look. You're like, it was Snake, wasn't it?
Yeah, we all know. Are we in a fight yet or not?
Yes, we would be top of the initiative now. So
Okay.
you would have lead. Those guys would get to go right after.
Do I see this guy?
You would have to move over. So all you see is a gun barrel. If you want to try to get a shot at him, you would have to move to here. And again, you're still at medium range.
How
can-
tall's this? Oh, go ahead.
Building, how high is the building?
Yeah.
The building is maybe 4 stories.
Okay.
So a bit of a haul to get up. Then doesn't appear to be any way to climb it from the outside.
Oh, so these stairs back here. I didn't know if these stairs were like a fire escape. Yeah.
They lead to the second floor.
Okay.
But that's as close as it would get, and you would have to navigate the building to get inside.
I'm worried about this dude. What to do? So this is a huge fireball. We can all see that.
Yes.
It's vaguely mushroom cloud shaped.
So I'm thinking about going around the back of this building and sort of circling around this crew down here.
Okay.
Can I get to like there? I don't know how far I can get.
Major, we'll say you could just clear the. Let me grab you.
Yeah, if you don't attack, you could like dash. Try
Yeah.
over there.
Yeah.
If I just spend this first turn just moving, that's fine.
I'd
like to get up on the roof if I see anything as I come around the building, but
you do. So
okay.
You get to that point there, and you can see that it would be an athletics roll. You'd be able to do it next turn.
Okay.
But you see a ladder leading up to the back. Debris is piled up high enough that you can, it's kind of like, you see like the ladders on the building and they have like that cover over it, so you can't normally climb it until they get to a certain point. So it has that kind of, it's blocked off, but there's enough of the debris that you can climb up and grab the rung and then start climbing. The athletics roll would be for doing the climb to see how well you do to get up there or not. So,
Okay.
Sam and Sally Sue. I gotta put somebody down to represent her. The woman that's with you.
I will just make it quick and easy too. I'll follow around behind Gray.
Ooh, girl power.
Okay, so put yourself right by Gray.
Did Sally Sue's initiative go up?
No, I called both of you guys at the same time. So Sam, you will be able to make your shots.
Okay, so I'm going to move here so that I'm at least in cover.
Okay.
And then
you have a pretty clear shot at that guy there. This one, all you can see is a rifle barrel poking over the edge.
Okay, so I could shoot his rifle, but that's a bit of Hail Mary. So I can see this guy pretty clear. Since I know that Sally Sue and Gray are trying to get up to the top of this building, I'm going to try and take him out.
Okay.
The range is still medium, right?
Range is still medium, yes.
Okay. And in that case, items, or no, not items. We're going to want to use side piece. Yeah. Okay. That's a hit. Damage. That's lots of damage. And location, humanoid. Left leg. I seem to be liking the legs tonight. True,
10 points of damage with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12 points of piercing, so no armor. Okay, so leg. Okay, he's not dead, but he pretty much his action is going to be to try to keep himself alive. So
got it. So he's on the ground, nursing a leg that's just had a bullet go through the knee.
Yeah,
got it.
Yep, femoral artery, the whole shooting match type of deal. Yeah.
Which one was the one you shot?
Oh, sorry. This one right here.
Okay, up there.
The lower one. Yeah. Yeah. This one. All I could see is a rifle barrel sticking over the edge.
Yeah,
Nothing else
if
but
you
that.
didn't feel like trying to make a shot at the rifle barrel.
Is this building the same height as this building? Or is it lower? Or...
This one is so. This one here is slightly lower. Plus,
Okay.
with the fact that a large portion of it's been blown out. There's no. If you're shooting from, sorry, I'll draw freehand. If you're shooting this way, where I just drew the arrow, he actually has a wall to hide behind. But there's nothing here. Plus, they didn't expect people to be shooting at him. So hey, go.
Well, they didn't need us.
Nope. Would have got away with it too if it wasn't for those crazy kids and that mole rat.
Pretty
my
much.
way.
We need T-shirts. Same out.
Crazy Kids and the Mole Rat.
Crazy kids
Yeah.
and the mole rat. Hey, it's like a band. Hey, there we go.
Hmm.
So you hold on. Okay, so
But who's gonna be?
you move to
Johnny?
there. You're
Oh,
hot. You're leaning around the corner. You fire. The flames aren't going into the sky. Most of them have petered out to the bear. Grab that and just take it off the map.
They're
But
just
it's-
little pockets of burning.
It's pretty much lots of charcoal and smoldering stuff all over the place.
And like four charred skeletons just laying right here.
Oh yeah,
Got it.
absolutely. So, looking around, so they get the next. They're a bit shaken. The guy that's on the roof, you can see him just jam a stim pack. You, Sam especially, you just see him jam a stim pack into his leg, and you see him hollering, and he's pointing in your general direction. So
I wave.
Nice.
Thumbs up.
there you go. Learn
Sally
from
Sue would be
Sally Sue.
proud. Fortunately, Sally Sue doesn't see that, but she'd be proud.
I would be
She
proud.
I
probably
did it
would
for
be,
you.
yeah.
I learned it from you, Sally Sue,
He'll tell me later.
in vivid detail.
Yes, I shot the guy, and then he pointed at me, and I just waved at him.
You.
So he gets to about there. You can see the guy is running. He's got his makeshift sign shield up in front of him. Rocks and bottles are bouncing off of it. He also moves up, screaming at the top of his lungs. This guy steps around the corner. He's like, "Huh?" He's looking. He sees the entire group there, but he's kind of just standing there looking. This guy's scrambling this way. He just had half his crew just wiped out. He's trying to take cover behind the corner of the vehicle. He does.
Right?
He does have a gun in his hand. So Sam, you can see him as he drops behind the burned out shell of the remnant of the picker up that's there. Looks like somebody converted it over into like a cart or a makeshift wagon. He is hiding there. He has a gun in it. He does have a pistol of some sort in his hand.
If we can get away with it before we leave this area, we should see if we can hitch the Brahmin up to that.
Yeah. There's no Brahmin physically attached to it right now. So, or at
Right.
least
Yeah, we should see if we
anything
can
that's
hitch the
alive in
Brahmin up to
area.
that and take it with us.
Yeah, it would double your carrying capacity.
Exactly.
Laval. Oh, sorry. The rifleman that is on the roof does fire again. You watch. Oops, sorry. He's firing at the crowd. So he does hit another person and drop them. Or you hear a scream, and you're 2 minutes of casualty.
So rude.
Saval, over to you. You got a guy that's wounded who's still alive because he spent his actions to heal himself. You got a guy standing there going, "Hey, what's going on?" You would have to move up to Sam if you want to take a shot at him, or you could stay where you are and take a shot at him.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, since everybody ran off, C2's kind of looking. He looks up groggily. He's on this one over here. So he looks up groggily. He's like, "Oh." and you can see he's on top of he's watching you as you're dragging Milk Dud
If
with
he
him.
starts trying to ride one of the Brahmin into battle, we're going to have serious words with C2.
No, he's trying to get he's directing. Well, you don't even want to see this, but you see he has his little what remains of his little pimp cane, and he's using it like a riding crop, and he's kind of like he got it stuck in his poogie, and he's kind of like whacking on the Brahmin. As the Brahmin tries to go the other way, he kind of like whacks a little harder and directs the Brahmin to follow you. The woman and the guide come running over with you since they're at the bottom of the initiative. I know they go after you, Snake, but I figured just since we're dragging everybody off, I'd drag everybody off at the same time.
Okay.
Snake, you see one guy out in the open, and you watch the other ones just go running forward, pell-mell.
Okay, so I'm wondering if I have enough action to do this. So I want to move up
Okay.
and get onto this, like, jump onto this truck, and then jumping off the truck, kind of like in the Matrix, jumping off the truck. I then want to shoot again at these two and try to take these two out.
You can get on top of the vehicle. You wouldn't be able to. And an action point for another minor action, which would allow you to do your second move. Short move. So, yes, you could.
Okay, yeah.
Make an agility athletics roll to leap on top of the vehicle. To do a leap on, off, we'll make it all for one entire roll.
He has really good luck, so no.
Okay.
Okay. So you make it off the top. So you leap up on top of the vehicle and twist as you're coming down, firing in midair. Let's just say.
Oh yeah.
You land behind the charred remnants of that potted or that raised flower bed as the fireball impacts against those last two guys.
Wait, does he not need to roll for the fireball?
Oh, he has to roll the hit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Oh
And
yeah.
they do. And yes, he does need the. Well, no, for all that I did increase the difficulty, so no, you don't get the AP back for that.
Okay.
So that was a 3 difficulty shot.
For what he was trying to do, yeah, it wasn't going to be easy. Okay, so. Okay, so 1.
That's pathetic.
Well, no, 7. It's 7 points of damage against the main body part that hits. It hits both. It hits the other guy, and then it's 4 points of damage for the other two Pip Boys. So that's a total of 18 points of damage.
Okay.
Or sorry, 15 points of damage.
Okay, and most of the enemies you've been throwing at us don't have that much.
No, not the snipers have 17, but everybody else 13 as is their max. Not everybody is a 10th level fighter. If that's the case, everybody's walking around looking for that one extra XP they need, hit point, the XP they need. So these two guys disappear in a ball of flames. Take their charred corpses off.
Right. Snake is very pleased with himself.
Drag that over to there. You hear a very unsatisfying thunk come from Chunky Boy. Rolling it over to the side as you're holding it, and you can feel the heat just radiating off of it. The fuel gauge has hit 0.
Oh, I'm gonna have to kill them with my bare hands now.
He's gonna kill us. that guy hears you say that. He's like, he's gonna kill us all.
Sissy.
Which one hears him?
The only guy standing there comes out of his little chem-induced stupor to look around and go, they're all dead.
Decisions. If he's still alive by the time it gets to my initiative, do I kill him and put him out of his misery, or do I kill him and make sure he can't fire at anybody else?
Yeah, so you finish your job.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, see? Yeah. Top of the initiative, Miss Gray.
Okay. So I'd like to take a go at this ladder, climbing up to the roof. Ultimately, I want to sneak up and shoot this guy in the head.
Okay.
My plan. So you said athletics.
Athletics agility roll.
Did I do it?
There you go. Yes, you do. So you get on. You creep on top of the roof. You close the edge. You can see a man crouched down behind there, rifle in hand, and he's now turning to well, at least gonna. Looks like he's aiming towards where the group was, or at least in that general direction.
Do I have enough movement to come up to him and take a shot, or no? Am I done?
You can spend 2 additional action points to make a second major action, or take a second major. So you can take a shot at him. You are within close range. Slightly higher complication if you choose to go that route, but you can make a shot. Yes.
Any issues with that, team?
Kill
Okay.
him.
No, sure.
Yeah. So like so I get up to the roof. I'm sneaking up to him. I've still got my silenced pistol out. I'm
Okay.
gonna shoot this guy in the head.
Okay.
Can I do it?
You do. The round jams as you're trying to clear it, so it will cost you a minor action next turn to as you go to chamber around to clear it around. So, but you do hit the guy. So, headshot. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 points of damage. 1 moment.
I've killed 5 people so far, right? Okay, I get 1 point of luck back.
He is hurting. His helmet that he's wearing absorbs a good portion of the shot, and you can actually see it. Like it's enough to knock it off. And you watch, bam! You see something go tumbling off the rooftop above, and hits the ground below. You can't really tell what it is. He is still alive, but you have messed him up pretty good.
Okay. Well, that's why I got Sally Sue, my backup here. So
If I can get up the ladder.
If she can get up the ladder.
Ladders are hard.
I have faith in her.
We'll have to wait for Sam.
I'm
Yep,
curious what a
Sam,
complication on
you're
a
up.
ladder would be.
Okay, so I'm going to take another shot at him.
Okay.
Mark off. Okay.
Okay.
That's. Okay, and hit location. Torso.
You blow through his armor. It is enough to. He flops back.
Awesome. And we're back up to 7 AP.
Over to Sally. Sally, make your roll.
Or okay, no, never mind.
I'm sorry. Do
Okay.
you want to make a second shot?
Yeah, I was thinking about making a second shot.
Okay. Yeah, I jumped the gun.
Um,
So
So, any preference as to who I take out? Do I go for the leader, or do I go over take out Clueless here?
either or.
Yep. It's up to you.
Dealer's choice.
You finish that guy.
Yep.
I kind of want to see Snake take this guy out with his fists because I think it'll be funny. So I'm going to go ahead
Okay.
and take out this guy.
Okay.
So take another shot.
Yep.
The side piece. That is definitely a hit, and we get back 1 AP. And oh boy, hit location. Corso.
Okay, so your round catches him, and let's see. Sorry, got points, 8 points. Oh Jesus, 1, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 points of damage, 8 points of piercing. So yeah, no armor soaks for that, and that is actually enough with his enhance because he has no way of healing himself. He'll die from the belt. No, he didn't. Well,
Everyone
no.
lived happily ever after.
The end. Yay. Okay, Sally Sue, let's see how you do going up a ladder.
Mm,
Or you could just punch the building and swing it.
Probably.
There you go. Okay,
Oh,
so
wow.
you
See,
get up.
I knew my friend could do it.
You're like, hey, I made it up here.
Hey.
What am I supposed to do now? Oh,
Like
hey,
this
look.
guy.
It'll cost you an action point, but you can make a second remove, and then as a minor, and charge that guy and punch him if you wish, or you can throw a Molotov or shoot him with your pencil gun.
Was the athletics check a 1 or 2 difficulty check? Just trying to keep track of action points.
That was a 1.
Okay, so we're back up to 7, just so everybody knows.
Okay, I will smash him with my shotgun fist.
Okay,
And there goes 1 action point.
move over.
Oh,
Oh, good lord. Yeah, you got that back easily enough.
Yep.
Yep. I
No,
mean,
that's
does
fine.
that hit, or does that
It does.
really hit?
It hits because he's kneeling to shoot down towards you guys. She walks up and punches him in the back of the leg, and then realizes and she curls her fingers back into a fist, triggering a shotgun blast. So yeah, so that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 points of damage. Left leg, you say? Ouchie, I say.
Is there a left leg?
There is. Yeah, it's not much of one. You see him roll over. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. So So Sam, you watched the rifle barrel that was pointed in your general direction go flipping back.
Oh, but I'm assuming the ladies took him out at that point.
He is going next. So you got the guy on. You got the leaders standing there. Looking around. He will take a shot at Snake. But he was smart. Just said he was capable. It'll be laughable at that point in time.
Watch him have a Gauss pistol.
Oh no, I didn't give him anything like that.
Oh.
I didn't think that.
Don't
He
give
does hit.
Phoenix ideas.
Metagamer.
I mean, I did just go flying through
Seriously.
the air. I'm kind of sort of exposed.
Oh, revolutionary? Or no. Not revolutionary pistol.
It's a revolutionary rolls pistol. Yes.
Yes.
Hit location is right arm. 1,
That's a pretty
2,
good
3, 4,
pistol.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 points of damage to your right arm. Armor does soak.
Is that physical or
Physical. Yes.
energy? This goes 5 to right arm. 10. Okay, I soak all of it.
He fires again. Hits. Jams. You're probably going to soak that too, but let's just see. Your head.
Yeah, I soak all that too.
Damn.
Only way to nuke him from orbit. Only way to be sure.
Truly. When we find an ICBM, we'll be sure to tie it to him and then set it on timer. Got it.
Actually, Sally Sue, you're right in front of him. The guy rolls over. He fires his pistol at you. Hits. Nothing special. It shoots you in your left leg for 1, 2, 3,
Man,
4,
everybody
5
has
points of
painful
damage.
legs.
Alright. I soaked you with that.
Does not get he spends his minor action attempting to stim himself up. Here's some of the damage that was done.
You mean the rifleman who's on the roof, right?
The rifleman who's on the roof, yes.
Got
So
it.
you do hear gunfire close by for everybody who's down below. He has moved behind the vehicle as he's taking shots from these guys. The
Can I
vehicle.
still see him, or
Oh, you can still see him. Yeah, he'll get damage reduction from the vehicle
got it?
or from the cart wagon, I should say. Snake, it is your go.
Can I move over to him in one turn?
I'm gonna say yes. It'll cost you an extra action point.
Well, actually, I don't want to attack him, so I could use my full turn to
Okay.
do that. And really, all I want to do is I want to run over there so he doesn't know that my gun is empty. So I want to run over to him and intimidate and say, "Who the fuck are you?" Or I will burn you slowly and enjoy every minute of it while pointing it at him. Oh no, this is just natural me.
Yeah,
Are you
no, that
rehearsing
was
for 2
that was
weeks?
all original.
Cyclops, don't damage the wagon. We want that.
I can't, my gun is empty, but he doesn't know that.
Did you literally say that out loud?
No.
No. I mean, I didn't hear you in my head either. So.
Well, no, I spoke to you over the radio.
No.
Oh wait, am I using my inside voice or my outside voice?
Oh, jeez.
Shit. No, we're assuming that you guys are on radio. Yes, so and you're able to project stormtrooper style. I will burn you alive and enjoy. Yeah. You can see he's.
I will
The-
burn you
the gun-
alive. I will eat your intestines for lunch. You will die.
Oh, hi, Mom. How's it going today? Oh, everything's
Sounds
okay, son. Thanks for calling. Okay. I gotta get back to work. Oh, okay. He's looking at you, and the gun he's holding in his hand. He's slowly. He doesn't know what to do with it. It part of it's drifting up, part of it's drifting down towards the ground. He doesn't do much of anything. Well, he can't do anything. It's not his turn. Miss Gray, over to you. So
Yep.
the guy's down on the ground. His back is against the embankment or the top of the building. So he's out of sight from everything. The rifle's laying there. He's got this big heavy pistol in his hand. He's bleeding out. You can see that he does have blood from your gun from the headshot. His face is just a mess from the neurological damage done.
So I know I need to spend my minor action to like clear the chamber or something.
Yes.
Can I still take a shot at him?
Yes, you just wouldn't be able to move.
Well, I can do it I did it from here anyway, right?
Good.
I'm gonna shoot him in the head, but hopefully through his face.
Okay. Yeah, he doesn't have a helmet on. You've kind of blown
Okay.
that off from
Okay.
the other shot.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot him in the head again.
Okay.
He took a shot at my friend.
Here.
Ow, ow.
Did I do it?
Okay, you hit. Weapon jams again.
Oh god, I'm gonna have to have Sam look at this thing.
Yeah, you pretty much
Do I finish him?
you finish him off. Yes.
Yeah.
Yay, good job.
Like, sorry, drug the map. I was trying to swing. I know that's my fault.
Oh, and the whole earth moved.
There we go. Okay, he is down. Sam, you can see Snake facing off with What you assume to be is the leader.
Can I take a shot at the leader?
Any complication will hit Snake, unfortunately. But yes.
Oh, Sam won't even hesitate with that.
Yeah. I'm still kind of pissed at Snake, so yeah. I mean, does anybody have any good reasons why I shouldn't do it?
What, to
C2.
Snake?
Yeah, C2's behind me.
No, that's the reason. It would make C2 sad.
You would.
C2 is the reason for the season.
Cyclops, get out of the way. And yeah.
I don't think he's listening to you, or
Yeah.
he doesn't care.
Both.
You don't want to check on the other peeps?
Fine. I'll go check on the other people while Snake's doing his weird thing. I'm gonna start walking towards the, or well,
Yeah, you can make it to where you're at. You could actually clear the corner. Well, you could actually make it to here if you go around, between the thing and check on those people if you're heading in that general direction, or you can make it here
I'll go
to get better. If you make it to the lamppost or the remnants of the lamppost, that's kind of twisted metal at this point. You can get a better shot if you choose the fire.
Nah, I'll let Snake have his fun. I'll go start checking on the people.
Okay, so you'll be able to make it to about here. Yep,
Okay.
yeah, that's good enough.
And I've got my hands up and my gun up just to show that I'm no threat.
Okay. Saval, what are you doing? So you see the woman, your guide, both of the Pack Brahmin, C2. Yeah, you look C2. You like a little Erwin Rommel or George S. Patton. He's on top. He's got his riding crop under his arm, and he's looking
He's managed
around.
to find a little tiny helmet with 3 stars on it.
And a monocle.
Does it even have like a little petticoat with one little poogie?
Yeah, he's got
like,
a
sticking
little
in
pipe
it?
sticking out of his one side of his mouth.
And a tri-corner hat.
Yeah, tricorner hat on top of the helmet.
No, we haven't found that much gear yet, but give you guys some time. I'm sure you'll be able to fit them out with the whole HMS Penny for.
Make it happen, Phoenix.
Yeah.
I will.
We'll have
You
just
write
a
that
whole.
in.
We'll have a whole episode just accessorizing C2.
Do we turn him into Captain Corcoran, or do we turn him into the ruler of the sea?
Master and Commander.
Choices.
No. The Sea Lord. I don't think he's ever
okay.
actually named in HMS before. Or no, it's Sir. What is it? I can't remember. Anyways, back to the game.
Hey, just remember, in 2 weeks we'll have the musical episode. So
Yeah, right.
you all have to sing.
No thanks.
So. Over to you, Snake. So you're facing off with the guy. Snake, make me a charisma. No, make me a strength. Speech roll.
I'm gonna do like the Jean-Claude Van Damme like chest pump thing. You can see like muscles rippling underneath
Nobody's
the
watching.
armor.
Nobody's watching.
Can you do that in real life, honey?
This was what strength speech.
Strength speech. Yeah.
That's not a tag skill. Okay.
No, he brings the gun up and fires.
But he pulls a muscle.
Okay.
Let's see.
Asshole. That's what I say to him. Oh.
Hold on.
Doesn't look. Reroll it, please. Thank. Oh, did it backfire? Oh.
Uh-huh. He fires. The round ricochets off your armor and hits him. Hits him in his left arm. And he does not attempt to fire again. But he instead drops the gun.
Yeah, I don't think guns are for him.
No.
Yes,
By
you intimidated him
flexing
so
his
badly that he
muscles.
shot himself by shooting you.
Yeah.
No, he doesn't even attempt to run. So he's just standing there. He's just got he's just waiting for the end. It's your go.
Well, you do have an
oh,
axe. You can always
Oh, my go.
remove his head.
So I'm going to push him to the ground, and I said, "Who are you, or I will kill you."
I find your lack of faith disturbing. He's like, my name's Tobias.
I
What?
Don't
thought
we
you were
know
about to
it-
say that Snake
Tobias?
goes flying back into the
Tobias.
wall or something.
And I'm gonna say to him, "What are you doing here?"
Freeing these people from people such as yourself, art scum.
Okay, I smack him in the face.
Why is he? If he's freeing people, why is he attacking civilians then?
That's a good
He didn't say
point.
how he was freeing them.
That's a good point. I'm thinking philosophically, and I feel like I hear that over the radio, and I go,
Roll
"Huh."
for it.
Snake savant moment. Do we have
Yes.
theme music for this? I feel like we need background music that changes.
What do I need to roll for this? What?
Make a intelligence speech roll.
Oh yeah, this is gonna go well.
Hey, he's rolled like Okay,
Finally.
you're like going. You know what? I should be asking a question now, but I think I'd rather just curb stomp.
Yeah, I'm just kind of confused at the moment. I'm like, well, Sam has a point, but that's not the point. This
You don't have to have a point to have a point.
Jeez, even though I'm upset with you, we're having moments where we agree with each other. Great.
It's like, point's a funny word.
Yeah, Sam and Snake bonding moment. Even though we're upset with each other, it's now at 11.
Sally
Doesn't
Sue
make
and I crawl to the edge of the building to watch.
So I'm just
Watch it happen.
I'm absorbed in thought at the moment.
So you don't even curb stomp him. Got it.
No, I'm like, huh? Oh yeah, okay, all right, but wasn't what I was gonna ask. So now I'm like, what?
Snake deep thoughts.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
And now he's pretty much trapped in this internal loop, and eventually smoke
Yeah,
comes out, and the
kind of.
robot dies.
Hooray!
Pretty much. Then we can install C2 in the snake armor.
I'm telling you, we need to surgically remove the head, put a control station there, and
No,
then have C2
this-
pilot the body.
This might be it. We might have broken him.
I know. It's glorious.
Um,
Or we could do like Ratatouille and have C2 control Snake by pulling on bits of his hair.
it's just like whispering in his ears.
Yeah.
Big nothings.
Yeah, only instead of cooking magnificent food, he's murdering people.
Alrighty then.
Nod and smile, nod and smile.
Yes, he does.
I know.
Okay, so the fight appears to be over, or at least I'm sorry. What do you choose to do? Do you choose to finish him, or are you going to allow the group to also kind of air quote talk to him?
Interrogate him. Torture
Yeah,
him.
let's interrogate him.
I mean, I'd go through a whole turn just confused. So if anybody comes over during that turn, that's fine. Probably after the turn, I'm just gonna be like, "Fuck this" and kill them. So if you guys want to, you'll have to do it in the next turn.
Remove his fingernails and toenails one by one.
But yeah, let's save this guy for others to ask questions to.
Yeah, let's at least. I want to know who he's with. Like, they just attack these innocent people.
Okay, Sally,
Ram a red hot
make
poker
me
up his-
athletics agility roll.
Darn, I was hoping you wouldn't
I
notice.
just noticed like Sally Sue just Superman leaped off the building.
like
It's like
floated
no,
over
you're
there.
gonna have to make a roll for that.
She just like
Okay,
yeeted herself off the roof.
Now, other than the fact that if it wasn't for the fact you were wearing power fist on both fists, you probably would have braided most of the skin and off your hands. So, Miss Gray, you hear this high pitched screech. You're watching Sally Sue pretty much ride the rail all the way down to the ground. There's sparks flying everywhere.
That's my girl.
You've grooved. You've removed most of the plating off of your both your fists. They're still functional. You didn't get a complication, but yeah, and you can see they're got a bit of an orange glow to them as you start walking over.
Just touch him on the cheek with one of them.
Yeah, that should intimidate him.
So, Miss Gray, you're looking down. You can see Sam walking over. Rifle off the one. Holding the rifle by the stock. So with his other hand up, so to show that he's not a threat. You can't see any of the others at that point. You can see Snake and ready to pull his pull his axe out. He's
Careful going down the ladder.
Yeah, can I try going down the ladder?
Yep, make an athletics agility roll also.
I probably won't be as smooth as Sally Sue, but
You never know.
All right, so you managed to make it down. You can make it over to to about there. So you can see Snake and ready winding up for the a la the Babe, and pointing in the distance and pointing at the guy and pointing in the distance. If you're going to stop him, now's your time to do it.
His head in that billboard over there.
yeah, I try and calm Snake down. I say, hold on, the one brain cell will be back in just a moment.
But he shot me.
I know, and you're okay. You're okay. You're wearing armor.
He shot you and somehow managed to shoot himself when he shot you.
I can't
That
help
takes
it.
talent.
I can't help it if he's stupid.
It's true. It's true. We shouldn't pick on
Takes one to know one.
ignoramus. Yeah, so does that work? Do I talk him down?
Yeah, it's like, hey, big guy, sun's going down, getting dark out. Yeah, okay.
Okay, it's not.
Go fight
It's not,
C2 and go to sleep.
yeah, it's not nice to pick on people that aren't as smart as us. It's okay.
Hulk smash.
Sally Smash.
Sally
You
smash.
aren't as smart as us, so jeez.
Yeah.
That's a very low bar with Snake in the group.
That's rude.
No.
So Snake, you realize, hey, you know what, she's right. Maybe I should just let the guy. Fuck it, I'm gonna kill him anyway. So whatever you want to do.
Oh,
Well, I'm thinking about where did Sally Sue come from and why are her hands red. I'm also like, Gray is here, and I'm still thinking in the back of my mind about what Sam said. So I'm very confused at the moment.
Okay.
I'm still
Very
pissed
good.
at him, but sort of like
Just,
deer in headlights. Like,
yeah,
huh?
just
Huh?
Do you
Just
have
wait
any
for a
yet?
second.
Just out of curiosity.
you'll intercept the one brain cell. Don't worry.
It's
Is
like trying to
blood
get the
leaking
butterfly.
from your orifices at this point?
I'll look down.
Okay.
I
Oh,
don't think
okay.
so.
Hey.
I
oh my goodness.
don't see any blood.
I managed to confuse him so wonderfully. I feel proud of myself. Oh,
You're trying to free the people you're killing. Yeah, I'm just like, what?
he's trying to free the people he's trying to kill.
Yeah.
Mhm. So, Saval, what are you doing during all this? Okay. So everybody kind of follows you. So I'm going to put yourself where you want to be.
I'm just kind of asking the people if they know what the heck's going on, or if they need any help, or if they've checked on The people who are down yet.
Oh, the people that are dead are definitely dead.
Okay, so
Yeah, 308 round to the chest
in
or brain pan is enough to, and anybody's,
in that case, I'm asking if anybody else is hurt or needs help.
They're thankful. So you can see the two KCB guys just looking around, checking. They're poking at the charred corpses that are there and looking over at the group and looking back. The one pencil pusher security member is he walks over and he's like, thanks. And, trying to get these people to someplace safe. There's shelter a short distance away. We should be able to make it there. At least those that are left. If you ever make it to a place called Muldoon's, ask for Josh. Next round's on me.
Points of interest. Muldoon's. Ask for Josh. Will buy a round. Okay.
Thank you, Sam.
Leaving the bodies of the fallen there, collecting whatever meager items they might have on them. Drivers, along with working their way off the map there. The flambe guys, there's no salvage whatsoever. They are absolutely positively gone.
But these two and this guy's pistol. I definitely want to take a look at the rifles and the pistol.
We still need to talk to that guy too.
Yep.
I dropped the pistol, so it doesn't really matter if we take the pistol.
Okay, so Sam, you're talking with the guy. Saval, you're with him at that point in time. So we'll go back to the other three. So Miss Gray, you've managed to calm Snake down, but he's still got a tightly wound grip on his axe.
He's looking for the brain cell. I know.
Yep. He's kind of like trying to catch a butterfly net with a colander, or a butterfly with a colander. So.
Do we see C2 right around the corner on Good and Plenty with his little brain crop?
He is quite. He's got the remnants of his pimp cane underneath his tucked his one armpit. Poogie on there, and he's looking around. And he's like, merp, 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 merp.
I'm gonna point it out to Snake, and I can see like Snake and C2 see each other in like slow motion. Like Snake starts running towards them, and C2's on Good and Plenty.
I'll say to Gray, the asshole slowly, and then I'll go over to CC2, make sure he's okay.
But you're like slow running towards each other. Best friends forever.
And then there's cheesy music playing in the background.
Yep.
Well, I want to see
it ends in fireworks and both of them in bed for some reason. I don't understand why it ended like that.
Well,
Two horses running across the field.
I want to know if like C2 saw the epic like jump through the air while shooting and like nailing those two guys in the front.
He listens as you describe it.
It was epic.
It didn't happen. Nobody saw it. It didn't happen. Or I was the only one who saw it, and I will not back it up.
So Miss Gray, that leaves you and Sally Sue to have a chat with Tobias.
Yeah. So maybe we're less intimidating and he'll talk, but we basically ask him the same thing. Who are you? Why did you attack these citizens?
And he, starts spouting rhetoric. Well, I'm Tobias, and I'm part of the Great Revolution to free these people from the corporate thumbs and to lead all the people, to the glorious revolution. These wage slaves and corporate shills, they needed to be eliminated so that others can advance and work for the good of the people. The workers must unite and fight against oppression. You have absolutely no idea what he's talking about.
He's crazy.
Ask him, whose orders is he following?
By the great leader, of course.
Who's the great leader?
Who's the great leader?
One who gave me my orders. Now he's confused.
Where could we find the great leader?
He's realized he said too much.
Well, we want to learn more.
Looking at you, he's like,
I throw a pencil at him.
you, and he looks back at her. Stormtrooper voices. He's like, we need to go to the school.
The Rockets.
Where is the school?
The Rockets.
The
Our
school.
elementary school? Okay.
Yep. And just so everybody remembers, when we were getting the 10 cent, the 5 cap tour of town and everything, we were told that the elementary school is where the Rockets like to hide out.
Yeah. So to recap for the Rockets were a new faction that suddenly appeared within Oakallville, upsetting the structure between the uneasy peace between the KCB or the Click Click Boom and the Pencil Pushers. Suddenly, people that were loyal to one group or the other changed loyalties and joined up with them. There was a fight that broke out that unfortunately got started by the Rockets that hit the Pencil Pushers. They hit back at thinking it was against the KCB. The zone shifted, for control, and a large chunk of Pencil Pusher territory got carved out by the Rocket. The disputed territory, which is the area in between the two factions, the Rockets and the Pencil Pushers, was where there was some minor industry that still remained, and it kind of became no man's land. Neither side, they might scavenge from there, but nobody has the manpower to push the other person out. When the group had first arrived in Oakallville, there was the uneasy peace had returned, but ammunition and meds or chem meds were virtually unfindable. The group could have charged a king's ransom if they chose to sell either, had they had sufficient amounts. The only territory that the group had not traveled into during that entire time was the Pencil Pusher area.
The Rocket area.
The Rocket area, my bad. Yes, correct. They knew that the Rockets had a base of operations somewhere in or under the school grounds. But beyond that, the little of interacting with those people, they were hippies. Peace, love, and chem power. So, you guys know that the Union Pacific Railroad runs through that particular area, which also would explain why that there was why that would be disputed, because there could be supplies or pre-war material that could be scavenged and salvaged within there also. Yeah.
Okay, so we know where the elementary school is, right? It's on our map.
You have an idea,
Okay.
and that was provided by Barry. So
Okay.
Barry provided that. So I'll move the little.
Okay.
But you've never been there, so you don't know if it's a fortress, if it's burned to the ground, whatever. Just know that is that's their base of operations.
Okay. So I think we're done with him.
Do
Right.
we want to see if anybody else in the group wants to question him, or we're just going to trust what we found out?
Well, I mean, we can still pull out all of his fingernails and toenails.
I was just gonna
No.
shoot him.
I'm fine with
Just
whatever.
go his throat.
Hmm?
Why waste the ammo? Just go his throat.
I got plenty of ammo.
It's a waste of ammo.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll
So-
shoot
We're-
him.
Okay.
I've still got my assassin pistol. I'll shoot him.
Okay.
In the head.
Make a roll. Okay. So you're talking to him, and he's telling you, and he's going through his rhetoric, and even after he's like, he's like, and tells you about the he tells you about the great leader, and located at the school, and you're like, oh, okay, fine, thank you. Bang.
Pretty much.
So even Sam, you're like, what the fuck?
Scares me too.
So yeah, you headshot him, and yeah, he it explodes like a water balloon. Sally, you got bits of bean coating down the front of you, but you're happy.
I picture it more like clean and it's suppressed. So wouldn't it be kind of quiet and there wouldn't be a bang and there wouldn't be a big splatter?
You're absolutely correct. No, the splatter would occur.
Well, on the
suppressed
back side, right?
yes, but you hit him with a 50 caliber round at point blank range. He that's right. There's no bang other than
A soft pop.
yeah,
Right.
maybe a soft thump. So yeah, you guys don't. Okay, so I'm sorry.
Right.
So
Because I do it
rewind.
classy like that, right?
Yeah,
Like,
You
okay.
are. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to
Okay.
ruin the illusion. So you guys are looking around. So Sam Saval, you're watching the group head off. Snake is talking to C2, and you just watch Miss Gray just walk around. From behind the vehicle. Okay, time to move on.
yeah, pretty much.
Well, let's get these guys, the weapons off of these guys, and see about strapping the Brahmin up to this cart.
Yeah.
Does
he won't
the-
hurt anybody else?
Does the nerd guy have anything on him?
So okay, so you're patting down the nerd guy.
Yeah, well,
I
I'm
gotta
still
reroll
over here,
that.
aren't I?
No, you're moving over towards you can go to the guy that's laying on the ground, but if you want to get to the vehicle, somebody else could try to load the vehicle up or hook up.
Yeah, I'm gonna be looking at the hookups and see if I need to modify anything for the Brahmin.
Okay, there you go. Okay, so patting down okay. That guy on the ground. Let's do
Yeah.
him first. Has the nerd guy. I'm sorry. And I made the extra roll for you. So he has the following chems on him. He has 2 buff outs, a single dose of some sort of antibiotic cream, dirty water, regular stim pack, diluted stim pack, and a single shot of jet.
Ooh.
Hey, wake up.
Armor that he's wearing is lightweight. So you're looking at probably not as good as what you have unless you have, a 2 and something. But it's a 3 across the board.
I'll let you
three-
do that one, Sam.
You want the armor? The armor's there, Sam. It's
What is it?
it's like Raider armor or not. So it's leather. It'll be the equivalent of leather. But you see, it's more like very tough clothing. So the equivalent of leather.
So, what is it? Would it be 3 across the board on all? Body
Opposite
parts, or-
everything. Yeah. So it'd be 3 arms, legs, chest.
But you
no,
couldn't wear armor over it.
No, you couldn't wear armor over it.
Okay, so still pretty good. So 1x Raider leathers, I guess.
Yeah, it'd be equivalent. We'll say it's Raider leathers. The pistol that he had is a 12.7 millimeter pistol with a powerful receiver.
Raider leathers. And I'm gonna make sure that I mark this as being an outfit, not a
Yes.
yeah,
His outfit, not armor.
it's an outfit, not clothing or anything
Or
like that.
so-called like a tough Raider clothing or something like that. So yeah. Or put the word clothing in there somewhere just so you know the difference.
Tough Raider clothing. Okay. Pretty good if anybody wants it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I want to do, if we've got time, I want to get these 2 guys, the rifles that these 2 guys were using.
Okay. So, are you going for the rifles, or are you going for the? Okay, so somebody else can do the cart then while you're waiting. And the kid is the guide is getting very impatient. He's like, "Come on, we gotta keep going." You know. But these guys are off the map completely.
I mean, the guy might be getting impatient, but at the same time, there's loot and there's also the cart. All important things. But who wants to handle the cart, Sally Sue?
Sally Sue and
Sure.
Sure.
Sally Sue working with Duval. You'll have to take some of the stuff off of the. Which one are you hooking up to, Milk Dud or Good and Plenty?
We'll do Milk Dud.
Yeah, OG, Milk Dud.
Or transferring stuff off of him, loading it onto the wagon. Make me a perception. It'd be pilot. Nobody would have. I don't think anybody's.
I have pilot. I
I
have
have
Maybe
pilot.
perception.
some
I
pilot.
don't.
Maybe
So
perception
I'd
pilot.
probably be the best person to do it.
Right, but you're off collecting guns and taking things out.
Yeah.
So
I have a 2 in pilot and a 9 in perception.
okay. Go ahead. Make a perception pilot roll too.
I did.
I know
got
Miss
one.
Gray too.
Oh,
So we'll get Oh sure.
Between the 3 of us, surely. We can...
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Okay. There you go. So between the three of you, you're able to figure out how to get Milk Dud. What? Oh, sorry. The Brahmin hooked up to the cart.
Yay.
That effectively gives you an extra 500 pounds of weight that you can load on there, and reduces the amount that he can carry to 250. So you gain So the cart's carrying 500, he's carrying, so you get a bonus of 250. At that point in time.
Still
Saval,
not bad.
sorry, go ahead. Yep.
Or when we're collecting components for the battle bus, it'll be a little easier to haul them around.
Yeah, like the
Yep.
tires and stuff that you need to grab. So yeah, okay.
Exactly.
So the Saval, as I described, it's a 12.7 millimeter pistol. Powerful receiver, so that's 8 damage. Physical. Close range. Oops, sorry, wrong. I'm looking. And it is a rate of fire is 1. Downside is a recoil of 7. So if you attempt to fire one-handed, you're going to face a penalty. It's considered to be a 2-handed weapon. So recoil, how that works, let's see.
You need to be braced against something, don't you?
Yeah, you got to be braced, or you got a weapon in 2 hands. But yes, that's the only mod that's on there. So after that, the sky's the limit. It does fire the same type of ammo as Miss Gray, her silenced pistol does at that point. I'm sorry. No spare rounds. You have whatever's chambered into the gun at this point. So for all intents and purposes, for game purposes, you can shoot. You just don't have the rate of fire. But you don't have the extra rounds to fire off. As to increase the damage die by 1. Sam, you get up to which one are you doing? The first guy you shot, or the ones that the ladies dealt with?
Uh,
Oh shit! I'm sorry. It is 4 pounds. Plus the mod adds an extra pound.
beefy little thing.
Yeah, we'll say 5.
Okay. Is there an easy way to get to this guy first? Because I know we've got the ladder for this guy.
No, you would have to find your way inside the building and then figure out how he got up there.
So in that case, this guy might be best to just abandon and go for this guy.
Okay.
So that way, just for the sake of time.
So
I'm sure our
climb-
guide is getting even more impatient.
make a agility athletics roll.
This should be fun. Agility, athletics. Oof.
Make a second agility athletics roll.
Better.
Okay, you get about 2/3 of the way up there as the ladder pulls away from the wall,
Great.
and you're able to let go.
Timber.
It falls back and hits the building behind you. You're able to let go without taking any
I guess
other than wounding your pride.
I guess the loot's is a lost cause.
You still have
this
access
point.
to the buildings themselves. That was the quickest way up.
Our guide's probably about to start
Yeah.
screaming.
That's okay. Maybe we can stop on the way back or something.
Yeah.
Gathering up your group, you have the Brahmin hooked up to the one hooked up to the cart there. Comes over and she says, I'll walk, thank you, but I appreciate you carrying me. My name's Elizabeth." She turns to the group and thanks you all for saving her.
Oh yeah, that would be.
Do we tell her that there's a shelter that way and that the group that left is over there, or does Snake want to grab her and take her for interrogation?
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. I've seen those movies before. I know how it is.
No, Snake hasn't forgotten Evelyn's letter, so he's not really paying attention to her.
I
Do
thought,
we want to talk to her, or do we not care?
I mean, what information could she offer?
I
She's
don't know.
probably just a random citizen. I mean, we can bring her along if you want, but I mean, let's keep going.
Okay.
Let's bring her with us.
The group clears an even 200 from the fight.
Even
Including the
200?
interrogation and everything. Yep, even 200.
Okay.
Each.
Each, yes. So you guys head across. Oh, hey, you head across the street. You're traveling for a short more, and you find yourselves right on the edge of or at least what you know to be is the disputed zone. Player section back of the maps. Find yourselves. You can see he's like, go grab the lobster. Hey, lobster, come on back. So you can see a sign on the side of one of the buildings. It looks like that. And you can see sitting outside, little fire pit going, a bunch of brews sitting there, kicking back, got that something's grilling on the fire pit, drinking a couple brewskis. You can see 6 men there looking around. All of them are armed. Armor's varying from person to person. None of them have helmet. One guy, and damn, you recognize him. He was the guard that was talking to you before. You had met with the food merchant.
Yeah, so we know that these guys should be friendly.
Yeah. And he's
Okay,
like,
good.
the other guys kind of, stop and, put their glassware or, down. They're looking at the finger and their weapons. And he's like, these guys are good. The guy comes over and is like, got him here as quickly as I could. Like he kind of looks at him, and, looks at the guy and, down at the guy, I should say. He hands him a small satchel. You can hear stuff clinking around inside. Go on, get. You know, the guy's like, he's like, okay, I'm out of here. Gotta head back. And he's scurrying off he goes. You see, he turns and looks at all of you, and he's like, "Boss man's inside. He's kind of busy. We were supposed to be here, a while ago. Don't care."
Yeah.
He holds his hand up. He's like, "Stuff happens. Like you can still hear the gunfire. You can see smoke, come, in the distance as you look, behind you, past towards the pencil pusher territory. And you can see that there's also some fires burning in the rocket area, and also over in the which you figures, from the distance, your ACB area. Like, no, come on inside.
Will the rockets pay for all this?
Hey, I'm here to protect my boss. It happens outside there. As long as you didn't bring problems to my doorstep, I'm cool.
Yeah.
So, swings open the heavy gate that they're all sitting in front of, and leads you into a small loading area for vehicles. Like, take your cart and park that over there with the other Brahmin. You want to keep the little guy, and he points at C2 out here. He may be mistaken as food. Go inside.
Fair enough.
I'll stay out here with C2 then.
If you cause any trouble, we don't know you.
I'm kind of offended anyway about how can you look at C2 and think of him as food?
I do it all the time.
he holds his hands up in front of him. You can see there's a modded assault rifle hanging across his chest. Hey, I don't judge. You're a companion, pet, friend, but there's a slaughterhouse. Just saying. Goes wandering off, can't keep control of them. I got no control over what happens.
Yeah, I say Snake carries a C2 like a football, and we bring him with us. Like under one arm.
He's pretty sure C2's his son.
That's
I
not what
probably
would
need
do.
Snake, so
I would throw him on my shoulder, kind of like a parrot.
Oh, okay. Yeah. The mole rat sticks with us.
Does C2 start flapping his legs and squawking?
No, he does not.
Aw.
He's murping as he looks around, and
He knows.
like,
He's like, yeah, that's right.
fair enough.
Mer.
Yes, every now and then we just hear a loud thwack.
Slackening. So hey, let's grab a couple minutes and meet back in say 10.
Okay.
I guess.
Hey, Saval, were you able to get the music going, or? No, that's fair enough. Oh, no, fair enough. I wasn't sure, so that's why I figured I'd ask. Okay.
Well, I
folks.
want to hear all about STLV. Okay.
Okay, folks. Be back in a couple. Smoke them if you got them.
Don't smoke, it's bad for you.
Okay, or don't smoke.
Whatever, it heals radiation.
Wait on Sniper?
He's here.
Okay.
Yeah, we're back.
Yeah.
Yeah, if everybody's ready.
Go
We have
people.
Warpy
I'm here.
present.
Present.
Absent.
You are escorted inside. Welcome back, everybody. You're escorted inside the Atomic Lobster, and in hear different animal sounds. You'll see there's somebody crying, and you're brought into
You hear
a.
Different animal sounds and somebody is crying.
Snake just kind of rolls his eye and goes, "God, somebody else is crying."
Okay.
I mean, I
You-
carried
I'm
the
not going
last
to ask where
person.
those Russians are going.
Yeah. Well, I had to carry the last person who was crying.
Yes, but we're
Sure.
inside of a slaughterhouse and someone's crying.
I tell Elizabeth it's okay.
Yeah, okay, yeah, true. Okay, fine.
So you're brought into a room. Yeah, just wait here. I'll let them know that you're here. Nondescript, not much in there. One table, a couple chairs. See the big guy coming himself. Butcher's apron on, covered in blood. He's wiping his hands. Cleaning most of them off, and he stops and he looks at all of you.
I
He
wave.
stops. He looks at you and waves back at you. Like, say, you all made it back. Impressive.
Obviously.
Points at Sally Sue. One moment before we get started, let me talk with her.
Hello.
He
We
walks you off to. He
shouldn't have brought Sally Sue with us, should we have?
Yep. I wink at her like, hey, go get 'em.
puts an arm around around your shoulder, and again he towers over you, and he like, let's have a little chat. He walks over to the other corner of the room, out of earshot, or so to speak, out of earshot of the group. He's like, "What's up? You know you're not supposed to be here, but you know what?
Yeah.
But you know what? Hey, I don't give a fuck. So, if anything, I did thank you. Thanks to your little shopping spree through Oakhallville. Make a nice bit of caps while cleaning up, if you will. So,
Glad to be of service.
I've talked to people. They've talked to other people. We've talked back and forth. And right now, lay low enough and they're so visible. Not this grow season, but next grow season. You'll be able to start trading here in Oakhallville again.
I
Now.
say,
Go ahead.
I just say I think I can do that.
Good. Miles, yellow stained teeth, looks down at you and he said, "Now, we'll give you words of advice. Merchants, the traveling merchants also know about you. So word's going to start to spread. I have a little harder difficulty, pulling off the same level of,
Skill.
skill. And we'll say skill. We'll use that word that you've done here. There's pricks in Germantown. Be careful with them there. Most of the merchants that pass through that area, all the houses have guilds or houses have some sort of a venture in that location. Word of advice. But hey, they'll still deal with you. You're going to be scrutinized, every which way.
I nod and say, appreciate the heads up. I think I can handle it.
So Now down to business, and you can join the group if you like, but I'm dealing with somebody else other than you.
Noted.
He turns and he's all smiles, and the two of them walk back like they're best buds. And he turns to the group, so he's like, "Okay, so, looks at you, Miss Gray. Can I have the business? Can I have the card, please?"
Is it the black card?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, I hand it to him.
Okay, he takes it, walks over to the table, picks up a lighter and sets it on fire, drops it into an ashtray. So, now that that's out of the way, I have food that I can sell you. It will be at cost. There's no negotiating. There's no discussing. There's no deal, anything more or less than that. Miss Sally Sue and I have come to an agreement. So, spirit of fair play. What I'm charging is what I'm charging. I can provide you food. Water, you're on your own. Haven't gotten any rain yet that's clean enough to be able to do that. I can barely supply whatever water I can to the people here. The higher paying customers. So, whatever you have, you have. I believe I can't say with certain, and he kind of looks at you, Sam, but I believe your little farm co-op may be able to help you out with that, at least, for short term. They seem to be doing pretty well for themselves. Actually have some of their product here to, sell back to you. So, it will be a total of 10 caps per person per day.
We're looking at 50 per day. Okay.
Do you know that even with Miss Gray making her Pathfinder rolls, it'll and no deviating? Sorry, let me take a step back. Depending on where the group is choosing to go next, you're going for the
campus.
If you're going for the campus, directly to there, do not pass go. Stopping at the Powder Monks on the way to stock up on water, you're looking at probably a month's of travel.
Right.
I don't know what you have left and whatnot from there, but with Miss Gray's pathfinding rolls, it should take you about 10 days. With little to no deviation to make it back to the Powder Monks, and then however long it takes you to go from there to campus.
I think we've only got like 2 or 3 days left of food or something like that. I have 7, but I think that might be off.
Let's say, for sake of argument, we'll just make it easy. We'll say you have 7.
Okay, 7 days.
We'll round up in the party's favor at this time.
We still have a good bit of water.
Okay. Yeah, we just stocked up on them. From there, because they were able to provide that for you guys. So.
Right. We
We
don't have any Brahmin food, so we need Brahmin food and we need the supplies.
for your Brahmin, I should be able to provide that same price. So.
So 70 per day.
You're right. C2 will eat among your guys' food, so there's no extra food necessary for.
Okay, so if we're doing 70 per day, and it's going to take, and we do say 30 days, that's 2,100 caps.
Business is business. Decide among yourselves. I'll give you a moment, and there's a knock on the door. Enter. Boss, have a problem outside. He looks at the group. No, it's not them. Okay.
I wave.
Guard waves. He looks at you. He's like, that you. He's kind of hesitant. Like,
Knowing that Snake probably won't pay,
Well,
Sam is willing to put up 525. But I can't stay for long.
I only have 400.
No. Sniper's
Oh, my
computer
computer
just freaked
freaked out.
Oh, now
Okay.
you're on a delay.
That's fine. Just I have only 4.
Sorry, Sniper's computer totally freaked out. He's talking to me in the room, but it's coming through as a delay on the headset.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, so I'll put in chat then. 2100
Yeah, he has
caps. Oh,
he has 400 caps.
yeah. So we have 2100 caps total. I'm willing to put down 525. So
Oh god, we just got 200.
I'll do. Let's see.
Let's
I guess I'll do 500 too.
are you doing 525 or just 500?
Fine. 525.
Okay, so that's
350.
525.
I can do like 400. What does that put us at?
Okay, 400 from Gray.
400 from Snake.
Oh, that's 400 from Snake.
And 400 from Snake. 400 each.
Okay, 400 from Gray, 400 from Snake. So subtract the 800. That leaves 250. You're good for that, Saval? Okay.
You guys are doing that, and he's talking with the guard. He stops. Like, he looks over at Snake. He's like, "Hey, Snake." And now I know Snakes can't hear this, but oh, you can.
Oh, I stopped scratching C2's chin.
Like, deal with a problem for me. I'll knock it down to 7 caps per day.
What kind of problem are you talking about?
Good deal.
Walks over, he
Really
stands
good
next to
deal.
you. He puts his arm around. He's like, "Come on outside for a minute."
Okay, I go with him.
Okay, so you all can follow. You all follow along if you wish. So walking outside, you can see that there's 3. Okay. Yeah, God forbid. Yeah, we don't want Snake C2 wandering around, and he ends up inside. C2 in a can.
Or snake sausages.
Yeah, or C2 sausage. Yep. Yeah. So you follow. You follow him outside, and you can see that there's
Snake
You-
drop from roll 20.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Yeah,
Computer's freaking out.
he's
Anyway,
having computer issues.
I can still hear you, so
Okay.
I'm tracking.
So step outside. You can see that there's 2 gentlemen standing there, and a super mutant, and they're arguing with the guards outside. And it's like the big guy over there, the super mutant that is.
Mm-hmm.
You put him in the ground, I'll cut you that break.
You're delayed on audio again. Yeah. We can't hear you at all anymore. Okay, he's gonna have to restart his computer.
Okay. So let's take another break. Let's give him a couple minutes, and then when he comes back on, we'll go from there. And if we have to, we just break a little early tonight to, due to technical difficulties.
Okay.
Wouldn't be the first time.
Nope. Stuff happens.
Buddy in your channel timed out.
jump on.
You're welcome.
I don't get out much.
Or the kitties.
They're doing okie dokie.
What are they doing right now?
Hammerhead's on the desk near me. She just looked at me with sleepy eyes.
Oh.
Anya's behind me, and I don't know where the other one is. Oh,
Oh.
she's in the back somewhere staring like a creeper.
Okay, so if-
suspicious.
So if Snake does this for us, it'll mean 294 caps per person.
That'd be great.
That'd be
Yeah.
awesome.
So my question was, so the last thing I heard Phoenix say was if I put them in the ground, they would cost, I think, 7 caps. So my question back to that guy is, what, right now? Kill him right now?
Yep.
Kill the supermutant, right?
So,
just a Superman, yes.
Okay.
so I
Just want to be
size,
clear.
so I size him up and trying to figure out, does he look like a threat? Does this look like it's gonna be cakewalk? Like, what should I? Just sizing him up. What do I think?
He's probably gonna be. Yes, he will. He is a threat. He will be able to hold, himself comparable to you.
Okay. Can I
If
ask
anything, he's bigger than you. He definitely has more endurance and stamina, aka hit points. So it's not going to be, just something to, two shots and he's done type of deal now.
Okay. Can I look at the guy and I say, "Do you care how I do it?"
He's like, well, make it as messy as you like. But
Oh.
don't burn my place down. And he's pointing at your giant, cannon that you're carrying on your back.
Okay. He might.
Yeah.
But that's a really good deal. I guess I'm gonna look at Saval and say, I might need healing. You prepared for this? Okay. I'll agree to it.
So he's like, okay. He stops and he's like, okay. Get yourself ready, do whatever you got to do. And he walks over and he said, Tony, I told you to fuck off. Fuck off now. Oh, you gave me shit for food. No, I sold you paid for. You don't like it? Fuck off. Oh, you can't, and he's like, just looking, he's like, Tony, see the guy behind me? He's going to put your boy in the ground. You put your boy in the ground, you fuck off. Doesn't put your boy in the ground, then I'll pay you back. That's it. Looks at the super mutant. Looks at over at the person he pointed to. Happens to be Sam. Because he just pointed over his shoulder, wasn't really looking. And he's like, that guy? Stops and he looks. No, not that guy. The other one standing next to him. Now he's pointing at Snake. He's like, got this? Superman looks down at him. Over again, since all he sees is a guy in a suit of armor. Like, got this. Yeah.
So while they're talking, I'm going to pull out of my pack I have a bottle of Overdrive.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go ahead and take it.
It's an injector.
I have a single bottle of Overdrive, and if it's an injector, I'm gonna hand it to Sam, and I'm gonna say, you know what to do.
I stab him with the butt.
Always the butt. Always the butt with you.
Not that there.
This
No.
stuff.
Well,
Nothing
sometimes
but.
it's the thigh, sometimes it's the face,
No, it's nothing
but this
but.
time it's the butt. Actually, if I were feeling truly vindictive, I would spray it in the eye that's not blind.
That's rude.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
still kind of upset about him for earlier today. Yes,
We're
I
gonna
am
be hearing
holding a
about
grudge.
that for years now.
Pretty
You
much.
will be.
Sam with too many feelings.
Okay. When the time comes, you're going to be wanting me to put him down. Just saying.
Okay. So I take overdrive. That conversation goes on, and I just give him a menacing look.
But he can't see because you're wearing a helmet.
That's okay.
That's
I
okay.
still give him a menacing look.
You're psyching yourself up. I got you.
Yeah.
I got you. Okay. Okay. So he is on the same initiative as you.
Okay.
He is holding a giant pipe, and he steps forward as you're closing in on him because he has reach, and so the attack goes off simultaneously.
Okay. I'll go with the axe.
Does hit you.
Okay. I will use. I will use my Sluggo Jackson baseball gloves to avoid the complication.
There you go.
Oh wow.
He hits you for each one of those is vicious. So 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. 14 points of damage. To
Guess we're
your
paying 2,100 caps for everyone.
Yep.
to your torso.
All right.
Or
I'll,
-1 if he doesn't
I'll,
survive.
I'll spend a point of luck to avoid it.
I won't be upset about it.
I reached a little deeper into my armored chest piece. See if there's any more caps in there.
Oh jeez.
All we need to do is distract C2 and start pulling caps out.
That is not great. And I
No.
already used the I already used True Police Stories. That's once per scene, so I can't do that again.
Was this a different scene?
No, scene is a session.
Okay.
Okay, well, I'm gonna stick with it for now. So
Okay. Okay. Yeah. You guys swing and both of you miss.
Okay.
So you hit him. It doesn't pierce his armor. Do you light the head? Is it flaming X? Oh, it says flaming in the roll, but
yeah, it's Flaming X. He didn't
No, I
want
was
me to
just-
burn. He didn't want me to burn the place down. So I have not lit it yet. Anyway.
Well, no, yeah. He told you not to use Chunky Boy.
No.
He didn't say
Oh.
you couldn't have a flaming axe. He just said don't use Chunky Boy.
Oh, all right. Well, if that's the case, I'll go ahead and light it.
Okay.
And that's gonna. Hold on, I gotta take off my flame canister. Okay. Cool.
Okay, so swinging at each other again.
Oh,
He hits you.
I'm just saying asshole. Oh no, I hit him.
Oops, sorry. You hit him. My thing didn't go through yet. Okay. So he hits you. 4, 6, 12. Another 14 points of damage.
Okay, spend a point of luck. And
So you hit him back, so you pierce his armor.
okay, yeah, I'll go with the roll that you did. So the roll that you did had the 3 Pit Boys, so it's 2, 4, 6.
Hey, I didn't realize I clicked on you. I thought that was his thing.
That's okay. So I rolled the additional 2, so
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 points.
Yeah, 11 points and a whole ton of piercing.
Yeah, so that punches through his armor. So He has 6 points, 6 energy resistance. So you've capped through that.
Okay.
Cal's back. Where did you hit though? Sorry.
Oh, let's do
Right
right
arm.
arm. And if
Cal's.
is that a crit on him?
It is.
Okay, let me see if I get a second one. I don't.
Okay. Arms hanging loosely at his side. He's still able to hold the pipe, and
And I say to him, asshole.
Okay.
Asshole. Goddamn asshole. I
Hit
don't
you.
like you. You're ugly.
Jeez.
Talking smack.
Jeez. You're getting
14,
some fantastic rolls. You want
16,
to roll for me
17.
again,
I know.
Phoenix?
17 points of damage if he connects.
Okay.
What is
Point.
affects 200 caps?
Oh, so if when you guys had you encountered him as a NPC monster, his pipe was worth 200 caps.
I'm
Yeah,
just
okay.
imagining he's swinging around a sock with 200 caps on in it.
That's a hell of a weapon.
Yeah.
Okay, and then my damage is gonna be so.
You spend another point of luck to avoid.
Yeah, I already did.
Okay, no, I just didn't hear you say that, so that's why I didn't roll for the hit location.
Yep, 9 damage and 6 piercing.
That punches through his armor, 9 damage.
Okay.
He's hurt. Oh, location. Sorry.
Location is gonna be to his leg,
Like again. Okay.
and
The other one.
And
It's the roll. Legs are sorry. Normally in D&D, a 19 through 20 is your critical hit. So the game seems to be weighed towards rolling for that. Okay, he is hurting. He swings again,
and I look at him and I say, "Is that all you got, asshole?"
and he misses.
Okay. And I'm gonna say, "I'm too sexy" as I swing at him. And
Too sexy for my axe.
let's hear it. 8 damage.
So is that what the axe's name is? Sexy?
Yeah.
Too
Oh,
sexy.
I keep forgetting to put in here the overdrive. So,
Add it in. You can top it off at this point.
yeah. So this is what, the third swing.
Third swing, yep.
So it's a +3 damage to the hits. So another 9 damage. And I actually can re-roll 3 Pip-Boys per roll. So I'll go ahead and do that on this turn and re-roll 3 of those.
I still want to see if he becomes addicted to overdrive.
I anticipate I will.
Just remember, if you do this, you're paying for extra rations for yourself.
I'm doing this for fun. The rations are just a bonus.
No, I mean if you end up addicted, because last time you had the munchies, you ate us. You were eating almost an extra half day's rations every time we. Yeah.
Okay.
So how much damage total?
2, 4, 10. 11 damage with 9 piercing.
Piercing already punches through.
No double crit.
Yeah, location.
Location is going to be head.
Oh, okay. That's what. So you swing. Blood loss finally catches up to him. Your last shot cleaves through his neck and spinal column, and you just watch his head go sliding off to one side as his body drops to the other, collapses to the ground. Tony looking at this, looking at you, looking at nobody's actually bothered to time take what his name was. So
The super mutant?
No, not the super mutant. The guy who's selling you the food.
No. What was
No.
his name? What is his name? He's never actually told us. He's just been all business.
So he looks
We
at
Like the
don't
butcher?
know that he.
How does
We
he-
know
Yeah,
that
that's
he's
what
the
everybody
head butcher
refers
of the
to him as.
Atomic Lobster.
Yeah.
That's about it.
So he's looking at he looks at he looks at Snake. And Snake's tall. This guy is taller than him. So he's not by much, maybe like an inch or two. He walks over, puts a big meaty ham hock on Snake's shoulder. Now, Tony, fuck off. Tony looks at the super mutant. And he's like, he turns and storms out of there with the other guy in tow.
I'm gonna give him like a shooing gesture when he says that.
I wave
like,
goodbye.
I'm wondering if I can if they'll let me on the roof and I can snipe him from a distance.
You could climb up on top of any of the there's various like packing crates, not packing crates, like shipping cargo containers. You could climb up on one of those and take a shot if you like. You're
And there's negotiations to be done and food to be purchased.
fair enough.
More important things.
That is true. Sam did start the session by saying, "When can I buy stuff?" So
Nah,
let this be a lesson.
buzzkills. Mm.
I still want Snake to give me a written apology from
Oh my god.
for stealing from me.
Your apology requirements keep increasing.
It's
Now it has to be written. Before
It's-
it just had to be.
Yeah, this entire night, I've said it had to be written with actual words. Yes,
I'm glad we
I didn't
moved
hear
in.
anything.
I've been
Yeah.
consistent.
I'm glad we moved into the impossibility stage.
Yeah.
Exactly.
This is
There's
Snake.
no way for a snake to
Can you draw you
apologize.
pictures instead?
No, it has to be words.
That's if you
Pictures are his words.
Can't discriminate against the way
I know.
he likes
It
to
has to
communicate.
be words that any literate person could read. I mean, he'd have to pay me 4 times what side piece is worth. So okay.
Okay.
Right. Okay. So he turns back to you and he's all smiles. It's like 7 caps. It is.
And I
Now.
say to him, problem solved.
Problem solved. He's like, puts an arm around you and he's like, "Come on, let's go back inside and let's see what we can provide for you guys here." Then he looks. He kind of glances over his shoulder. It's like, yeah, it's like, and you can figure out what you have to pay me. Once you give me a number that you're actually looking for.
So we're all in agreement. 30 days worth of food for us and the Brahmin, and that. Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
And at 7 caps per person for 30 days, it would be. What? It would be 294 each.
Oh, all right. I'll take my 400 back and give you 294 then.
I mentioned the. Well, okay, fine.
Let's do it nice and even. So, how much was it per day? Sorry. How much was the total per person? What, 291?
294.
294.
The 8
No.
does need to make a roll for that.
Oh, what roll is that?
Yeah,
Oh, one moment. Let me go to the. Right
you might want to
section.
be paying for. Might not want to put away.
He's going to
At
pay for
106
any extra
caps.
he needs, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was kind of hard to find here.
Yep, and the fact that you pretty much with that trader with your unwillingness to pay.
It's 1 combat die. Or yeah, one Pip Boy die. You get a Pip Boy, that's bad.
All right, big money.
You're not.
Ah.
I'm addicted.
Yeah, I've not been lucky tonight, so lots of wins tonight.
So you're brought back in, and he goes along, and he's like, I can't provide you with the rad rat that I provided you before. I don't have enough of that to be able to provide you sufficient amount for your entire journey. I have a variety of different things. It will provide you with, again, for game terms, it'll provide you guys with different bonuses.
Okay.
And it'll be, unfortunately, it's going to be random. It's not going to be, you guys, in the beginning of each day, you'll roll a 6-sider, and
That'll be
that'll determine what the bonus, if anything, will be, or penalty. There's a chance too. Obviously, penalty. If you guys eat it, you're going to roll 2 combat. You'll take 2 points of radiation damage. It'll still heal you your hit points. If you're damaged, it'll still do whatever it's it'll still provide you health, but unfortunately, you'll take 2 points of radiation damage. So that's the first one. Second one will allow you to pay one, and I hope somebody's writing this down.
Wait,
second
wait, okay. Wait.
So
we're getting
so-
30 days of getting 30
no.
days of
You're going to get.
okay.
You're getting 30 days of food. It's going
Right, 30 days of supply.
30 days of supplies. It's each
Nice.
day. So you'll have 6 days of one. So over the course of those 30 days, not including the rad rat that you have from before, over the course of the 30 days, you'll roll 36-siders. There'll be something different that the meal that you'll have could provide you. The radiation damage is on a 1. That's your only penalty. Everything else is a buff of some sort.
Okay, so a 1 is 2
Points of
rads,
radiation. Yep, 2 points of
Yep.
radiation damage.
and then 2 is what?
2 is a DR of 2.
So 2
everybody
damage
will gain-
resistance.
For that particular scene or that particular day, you'll gain. And if it takes you 4 days, again you'll roll 4 times and stuff will go up and down as you go along. So, a 3 will provide you with 3 extra hit points. So your total will increase by 3. That it may be a day that nothing happens. It may be a day that that you guys get into a fight and everybody will have 3 extra hit points.
Okay, so 3 extra temporary hit points.
A 4 will allow you to spend. It'll reduce the AP cost of additional actions by 1.
To a minimum of 1 or
No,
minimum of
to
0.
a minimum of 0. So that means you'll get it. You can do another minor action, which is an extra move, for free, or you could do take an extra attack, which would be a major for only a point. You could buy an extra die for free. Anything that would require you to spend AP would be
That'd be
reduced.
cool.
That's a
reduced
good one, yeah.
by 1. So you could potentially roll, and again, that's for that entire day. So if you have an encounter that day and you have that up, hey, you gain that.
We can take everybody out.
Potentially, yes. That was a 4. A 5 give you a free. Sorry, it will allow you to re-roll both dice for one situation. So like when Snake rolled that, the 20, and if this particular food, whatever food you were eating was active at the time, Snake could have said, hey, I'm going to re-roll them both. Doesn't cost you AP, doesn't cost you anything, but it's a one-shot deal.
Okay,
It's
so it
good for-
allows 1 reroll on 1 test.
Well, yes, and that's it.
Okay.
The last one will completely heal you. Not radiation damage. But if you're, God forbid, you're down to 1 hit point and you chow down on that whatever that superfood is, you're fully healed.
Mm-hmm.
So wounds that you might have taken, anything, injuries, it will supercharge, air quote, the body and allow you to be.
6 different types. Okay, so we have 6 different types of rations.
And unfortunately, yes, if you guys roll 30
Roll.
days worth of ones, oops, you got more
Is
radiation
there
damage.
okay for turning us into ghouls?
Yep.
Okay.
I think
Okay,
this
so
is kind of fun. This is kind of
roll
cool.
A D6 at the Okay.
And then you have obviously have the rad rat rations. So if you choose to use those and not make a roll, everybody's got to be in agreement too. You got to let me know before when we get started for that day.
Okay.
And what does the rat rations do?
Increases your AP that the group is carrying by 1.
Oh,
And it
that's
heals
right.
7
Yeah.
HP.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
So.
Butt plugs.
Butt plugs, yes.
And I think that's it for rations.
Okay. So he collects the caps from you guys. You guys, I know you all went along. As you figured out, who's ponying up what, so forth.
We're all ponying up 294.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, he's very happy with that. Says, well, I hope to see you around here again. Do business with you again.
Even me? And I
Even
wink.
you. But he's like, yeah, but per our conversation. You remember.
Thumbs up.
Yeah, gives you all a thumbs up. Big meaty ham hock of a hand. Like, nope, get out of here. I gotta get back to work.
Great.
So, you head back out. The group is there. The other than the pooling, or actually, most of it's gone. Other than the pooling blood that was there, there's no sign of the super mutant.
Is there any sign where they dragged the body off to?
Looks like they drug it outside.
Yeah, so they didn't want to eat it. Got it.
Oh, he's like, what are we? Cannibals?
No. Super mutant smell.
So now, from where you're at, it's a day's travel to the west to go to the farmstead, if you wish to go there, or you guys can begin your travels. I would say where you're at. Want to avoid everything. I would probably head a little west and north to swing around the outskirts of the town.
Yeah.
Well, if we go west and north, do we want to just go ahead and go to the farm anyway and stay there and then kick off the next day?
Yeah, because it's already pretty late, isn't it?
Yes, it is. The sun is beginning to set by the time you find, it's just starting to set. So, by the time you actually got here, late breeze in the air. So it's little dust devils, swirling about here and there.
So go to the farm first and then head off.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that would also let us drop off the weapons we were planning on giving them as well.
Oh, yeah. Maybe we can leave Elizabeth at the farm.
Yeah. There you go.
I could also use some healing too, so that would be fine before we
You'll be
kick off.
fine.
Also, I am. Well, the big problem is I've got 8 points of radiation damage.
We'll see if they have a plastic cup.
Yeah, so if we can
Because you're
find
not drinking from the source.
Yeah, if we can find a plastic cup there, and then even with that, I'm still 4 points. Yeah, I'm still 4 points down from what I could do. So I'm 12 health down, and 8 points of that is radiation. So I could definitely use some healing there. No,
Yeah, Sam,
I'll get that back with food. It's just radiation to pull off.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm good. I'm not addicted.
Thank the
And
Lord above.
I talk with Sabal and I'm like, I'm glad you got my back.
But especially me, right? Thanks.
but we all know that Sam's your favorite.
And I'm glad Sam had my butt.
But we all know that Sam is Sabal's favorite, right? Okay, good. I mean,
Well,
I
I'm
have
Gray's
some right away. I
favorite,
just want
so-
to point that
That's
out.
right.
And Gray's my favorite.
That's right.
I'm not even gonna bother to ask Sam. I know he's still grumpy.
Yeah, I mean, I've got some right away if you want some.
Are you really offering?
No.
I know it sounded a little reluctant.
I just wanted to make sure. I didn't
Like
think
that.
so.
Like he said it, and then he was like unsure. Why did I say that?
Nope.
No, I was genuinely offering him and waiting for him to ask if I was sure, and I was going to say no.
Nick's at least gonna think about leaving it.
Heading
Oh.
out, the group is able to safely travel towards the homestead. Changed a little bit since you were last here. I can see there's additional buildings have been erected onto the property, mostly low, kind of like bunkhouses, 1 story.
Yes,
Um,
yes, I'm planning on rearming them.
You can see that there is an additional barn that's built, and while the Farmer Gutsy is not yeah, the robot's not wandering the field at the moment. You can tell that he's been there, and there's some of the road has been cleared, some of the path up to the place has been cleared, and we'll bring it to a close at that point, and we'll begin with the approach to the farmhouse when we get back together again.
Awesome.
2 weeks. No,
Yeah.
3 weeks. Yeah, so it'll be
Yeah.
We have a little bit of a break coming up, folks. So it'll be the 31st when we'll be playing again, and we'll go from there. We'll see what the group wants to do, how they want to head out, and what's been transpiring on the old farmstead.
Yeah.
Exciting.
I want to take a moment to thank everybody for being here with us, and also to the people that are out there listening. And like I tell Saval, you guys, if you're listening, this world that we're wandering through is as much as yours as it is for all the players that are here. So if there's something you want to see, something you want to hear, something you want to find out about, throw stuff. Take a moment, throw a little bit something to chat. Into to Twitch, into the chat and Twitch. And Saval or Sally Sue will get that back to me, and we'll do what we can to incorporate your ideas into what's going on. Yep.
Woohoo!
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
That
Fine.
Line.
Fine.
Somebody
Oh, right.
slap Warpy.
Hold on. That didn't carry through on the. Did it? Did that carry through?
yes.
Oh yeah.
That's good.
One more time.
Um,
No, just kidding.
Okay.
Aw.
And with that, this broadcast has been brought to you by Galaxy News Radio and our sponsors at Vaultec. Better living underground.
Butt plugs.